Hey peeps! Welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name's Arietta and it's another Friday finish. So I am revisiting Craftology. I haven't looked at any of their products for a while and I picked these up and unboxed them ages ago. I will pop the unboxing up in there in the corner so that you can go back and watch me unbox these. So these are paint your own cushion covers. So they come pre-printed with gorgeous patterns and they come with a selection of fabric paints. So this was the first one that I did. I opted to leave a couple of the butterflies unpainted. I thought it was maybe a little bit busy, but it was just a personal choice really. The kits come with a little example picture for you to follow, but really the world is your oyster and you can do whatever you like. I tried to stick to a limited palette for each butterfly to stop them from becoming too sort of muddied, and then I just went with I had a go at doing a bit of shading on the peony in the middle. It was actually an interesting process to paint on this kind of Hessian material. It's very fibrous and a little bit sort of textured. You can see there is a like a slight fluff to it. I found the best thing to do was to use a wet paintbrush and to wet the area that I wanted to paint before trying to lay paint down onto it. That way the water helped to lay down the fibres in the cloth and then the paint was able to soak in, and it almost sort of meant that the paint stayed within that wet patch. It didn't tend to seep out. So it worked similar to kind of using a gutter, I suppose, if you've ever done silk painting. But yeah, so I started off, I think I started with this big one here in the corner, just to see how the paints worked, what it was like mixing with them, and then worked my way through. It was very simple. I popped an old piece of Amazon packaging inside the pillowcase while I was working, and that helped to stop anything from going through to the back. So as you can see, there's nothing there. These are zip closures, and yeah, so you can see if you look on the inside there is a little bit of paint that's gone through but hasn't gone through to the other side. The instructions just say to allow it to dry before using it as a cushion. They didn't advise any special treatments. I would say probably hand washing would be best. I haven't tried washing these yet to see what they're like, but I am going to pop them under an iron for a bit before I do anything with them, just to allow that heat to get into the fibres and make sure that they've got the best chance of being colour fast. So the second one that I worked on was a bit of a bolder design, and this is the hummingbird design. So it's lots of lovely tropical flowers and leaves, and I took inspiration from the colours that they had used in the example for the surrounding leaves, particularly these monstera leaves. I don't think I'd have been brave enough to go with this colour scheme had I not seen it beforehand. And then for the hummingbird itself, I just went with my favourite colours and kind of blended this kind of pinky, bluey, purpley. I wanted it to very much be separate from the background. I figured if I made it the same bright colours as the flowers, it would just all get lost together. So those are my two cushion covers. They're not the cheapest kits, however, you know, they are good quality cushion cases. So you are going to get you know, a lot of use out of them once the craft is completed. They are $15.99 each. The butterfly and peony one I couldn't see on their website anymore, but they do still have the hummingbird, and there are other designs as well. I'll pop some up on the screen now for you to see. So yeah, $15.99 each, would make a lovely gift. I very much enjoyed doing it. It was a very relaxing way to spend an afternoon, and certainly with the current heat, it dried very, very quickly. Just to mention, the kits do come with paints, paintbrushes, and a small palette. Everything was very easy to clean up, and so I honestly couldn't be happier. I think I will probably try and invest in a couple more as soon as I can. So that's all from me today. If you enjoyed this content, please do consider leaving a like, subscribe, become a member of the Crafty Coven, and I will speak to you in the next video. Stay crafty!